This is why you'll never be successful. Listen carefully. Your life is not hard, it's comfortable. That's why you're losing. You don't have a money problem. You don't have a luck problem. You have a discipline problem. And if you're offended already, good. This video is for you. Warning reality slap. Why nothing is. Let me tell you the truth nobody told you. You wake up tired. Not because you work hard, but because you sleep late scrolling. You say you want success, but your actions scream comfort. You want money, but you hate pressure. You want respect, but you avoid responsibility. You say one day, but one day never comes because you keep choosing easy, and easy kills dreams, slowly, quietly, daily. That's why your life looks the same every year. New phone, same bank balance. New year, same excuses, drop of blood pain and discipline. The part you run from, let me be clear. Success is lonely. N.O. friends, N.O. parties, N.O. motivation speeches at 2 a.m. Just silence, work, pain. You think winners feel motivated? No, they feel tired. They feel doubt. They feel fear, but they move anyway. You quit when it hurts. They start when it hurts. You want balance. They want results. You want to feel good. They want to become dangerous. Discipline is doing what you hate like you love it. And that's why most people fail. They want the reward without the suffering. That deal does not exist. Brain identity shift. You're not normal. Here's your real problem. They're not normal. But you keep acting normal. Normal people wake up late. Normal people complain. Normal people blame the system. Normal people stay broke. You are not built for average, but you keep choosing average habits. Normal eats comfort food. Elite eats pressure. Normal avoids pain. Elite hunts pain. Normal wants applause. Elite wants progress. Stop copying people who have nothing you want. Different life requires different behavior. If you do what everyone does, you'll end where everyone ends, stuck, bitter, regretful. Fire why you keep you say you're tired. N.O. You're distracted. You say you have no time. N.O. You waste it. You say you lack motivation. N.O. You lack a reason strong. Enough. You are not confused. You are undisciplined. You know what to do. Wake up earlier, work longer, learn skills, cut useless people, kill excuses, but knowing doesn't change lives. Doing does, and doing is painful. That's why you avoid it. Skull the truth about some 4RT. Comfort is the enemy. Comfort makes you soft. Soft people don't win. Every time you choose comfort, you delay your future. Comfort today equals regret tomorrow. Read that again. Comfort today's regret tomorrow. That if your days are easy, your life will be hard. That if your days are hard, your life gets easy. Choose your hard. Crown elite mindset. N.O. sympathies and nobody owes you anything. Not your parents, not your country, not God, not the system. Life does not care about your feelings. That IT only responds to action. You don't need more inspiration. You need standards, elite standards. Wake up even when you don't feel like it. Work even when nobody is watching. Stay locked in when others quit. That's how monsters are built. Repeat button strong ending. Repeatable points that you let me. In it like this. If you stay comfortable, you'll stay broke. If you stay normal, you'll stay average. If you keep waiting, you'll stay stuck. Pain is the price. Discipline is the way. Read this. Remember this. Repeat this. Comfort is why you'll never be successful. Discipline is how you escape. Now choose. Brain core punchline for description/comments. Comfort is why you're losing. Discipline is the exit. This is why you'll never be successful. Part 2 channel. Dr. Eric T. Motivation Drop of Blood Section 1. You are lying to yourself, and you know it. Let's get uncomfortable. The biggest enemy in your life is not the government, not your boss, not your family. That's the lies you tell yourself every single day. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I just need one opportunity. I'll start next week. Lies. Because if you were really trying, your life would look different by now. Results don't lie. Bank balance doesn't lie. Your routine doesn't lie. You say you're hungry, but you sleep peacefully. You say you want more, but you panic when comfort is threatened. You don't want success. You want success without change, and that's impossible. You can't keep the same habits and expect a different future. That's insanity. And most people are insane but call it normal. Brain section 2. Your routine ISW. Let me expose your day. You wake up late. First thing you touch is your phone. You scroll other people's lives. You compare. You feel behind. You feel tired, and the day hasn't even started. Weak mornings create weak men. Your life is built in the first 2 hours of the day, and you waste them. Elite people attack the morning. Average people survive it. You don't need motivation in the morning. You need a non-negotiable routine. Wake up. Move your body. Learn something hard. Work on your future before the world wakes up. But you don't, because discipline hurts, and pain scares it at so your routine stays soft, and your future stays broke. Fire section 3. You're addicted too easy to nobody wants to say this, but I will. You are addicted, not to drugs, not to alcohol. To easy pleasure, scrolling, porn, junk food, Netflix, video games, cheap entertainment. Every hit makes you weaker. Every hit kills focus, kills hunger, kills aggression. You wonder why you can't concentrate, why your mind is foggy, why you quit so fast. Because your brain is trained for pleasure, not pressure. Success requires boredom, repetition, silence, pain, and your brain hates that. So it runs back to comfort. And comfort keeps you average. Skull section 4. You run from pain. That's why pain runs your life. Let me tell you something hard. Pain is coming anyway. Either you choose it or life chooses it for you. Choose pain now. Early mornings, long hours, loneliness, discipline, sacrifice, or get pain later. Regret, financial stress, being disrespected, begging. Watching others win. There is no pain-free life. Only pain management. Winners choose controlled pain. Losers choose random pain. Right now, your pain is random. That's why your life feels chaotic. Person standing section 5. You care too much about people who don't imitate you. This one hurts. You're broke but worried about opinions. You want to be rich but scared to be judged. You want a different life but want everyone to like you. That math doesn't work. Success requires being misunderstood. People will laugh. People will doubt. People will say you changed. Yes, that's the point. You cannot level up and keep the same circle. Some people are only meant for a chapter, not the whole book. Stop explaining your vision to people with small minds. Move in silence. Let results speak. Brain section 6. You don't think long term, you think like a child. How do I feel today? What do I want right now? What's easy in this moment? Elite think in years. They sacrifice weekends for decades of freedom. They say no now so they can say yes later. You say yes to everything now and regret everything later. Delayed gratification is the separator. If you can't say no to comfort, you'll never say yes to greatness. Section 7. Nobody is coming. Stop waiting. Let this sink in. Nobody is coming to save you. In mentor, in viral video, in miracle. It's you. Just you. 8:02 a.m. When nobody is watching. When motivation is gone. That's where futures are decided. Waiting is a silent killer. You wait to feel ready. You wait for confidence. You wait for permission. Winners move before they're ready. Confidence is built by action, not thinking. Start messy. Start scared. Start tired, but start. Crown section 8. You need to become the US not. Violent, dangerous with discipline, dangerous with focus, dangerous with consistency, dangerous with standard. That a dangerous person doesn't negotiate with weakness. They don't ask, do I feel like it? They say, This is who I am. Identity over motivation. When you identify as disciplined, you don't need hype. You show up because that's what you do. Fire section 9. Your environment is killing while you look around. Your friends are lazy. Your room is messy. Your phone is full of distractions, and you think you'll win. Environment beats willpower every time. Fix your space. Fix your circle. Fix your inputs. Clean room. Focus playlists. Educational content. People who push you. You can't grow in the same environment that made you weak. Skull section 10. You quit too ERL. This is big. You quit when results don't come fast. You work for a week and no results. You stop. You try for a month and no validation. You quit, but success doesn't work on your timeline. IT rewards persistence. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. Not because it's impossible, because it's uncomfortable to stay patient. Stay longer than others quit. That's the cheat code. Brain section 11. You confuse busy with PR, saying you move a lot but go nowhere. Busy doesn't mean effective. Elite ask. One question every day. What moves the needle? One skill point, one project point, one income stream. Not 10 half-done things. Focus is power. Distraction is death. Pick one direction. Go all in. Repeat button section 12. Reprogram yourself daily. You didn't become weak overnight. You were programmed. By society. By media. By lazy people. Now you must reprogram yourself. Daily, cold mornings, hard workouts, learning when tired. Working without applause. That's the process. There is no shortcut. Drop of blood section 13. If this hurts, if this video hurts, it means something is waking up. Pain is a signal. Don't numb it. Use it. Let it fuel discipline. Let it build hunger. You don't need comfort. You need pressure. Pressure creates diamonds. Crown section 14. Final warning. Part 2 ending. I'll leave you with this. 5 years from now, you'll be somewhere, same place. Or higher. That decision is being made every single day. Not in big moments. In small choices. Wake up or sleep in. Work or scroll. Discipline or comfort. Choose wisely. Repeat button. Repeatable punchline. Lock this in. Say it with me. Comfort is why I'm stuck. Discipline is how I escape. Again, comfort is why I'm stuck. Discipline is how I escape. This is why you'll never be successful. Part 3 channel. Dr. Eric T. Motivation drop of blood section 1. You don't act like your life depends on Let me ask you something. If your life depended on winning, would you still wake up late? If your family's future depended on your discipline, would you still waste hours scrolling? If failure meant losing everything, would you still be this relaxed? No, but that's the problem. You don't act with urgency because you don't feel the danger yet. Comfort has made you slow, soft, careless. You think you have time. You don't. Time is not waiting for you. Life is not pausing. Every lazy day is a vote for a weaker future. Winners move like the clock is chasing them. Because it is. Brain section 2. You live like tomorrow. You say I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. People die with plans. People fail with potential. The graveyard is full of people who thought they had time. Urgency separates killers from dreamers. Dreamers delay. Killers execute. You don't need more information. You need speed. Move faster. Decide faster. Act faster. Perfection is a trap for scared people. Progress beats perfect every time. Fire section 3. You have an This is painful. You tolerate weakness. You tolerate excuses. You tolerate laziness. You tolerate disrespect. You tolerate mediocrity. What you tolerate will dominate your life. Elite people have standards. They don't negotiate with their lower self. They don't say, I'm tired. They say, so what? They don't ask, how do I feel? They ask, what needs to be done? Raise your standards or lower your expectations. You can't have both. Skull section 4. You are emotionally doubling and nobody talks about this. But it's killing you. You let emotions control you. You feel tired, you quit. You feel bored, you distract yourself. You feel scared, you delay. Winners feel the same emotions. They just don't obey them. Emotions are weather. Discipline is direction that if you move only when you feel good, you'll move nowhere. Emotional control is power, and power creates success. Person standing section 5. You. Avoid RES until let's be honest. You like blaming the system, the economy, your parents, your past. Blame feels good. Responsibility feels heavy, but responsibility is freedom. The moment you say, "This is my fault," you gain power. As long as it's someone else's fault, you're helpless. Losers explain. Winners adjust. Take full responsibility, even for things that aren't fair. Because fairness doesn't build empires. Ownership does. Brain section 6. You don't respect intensity, you want intensity. You want motivation. You want hyped up, that's weak thinking. Success is boring. Same routine, same habits, same discipline. Day after day. When nobody claps, you don't need to go hard once. You need to go hard every day. Consistency embarrasses talent. Most people fail because they can't repeat effort. They start strong, then disappear to be the one who stays. Drop of blood section 7. You quit when it gets quiet. Here's where most people lose. When nobody is watching, when nobody is praising, when nobody cares. The quiet phase that likes that comments at money.no validation. That phase builds monsters or breaks dreamers. If you need applause to work, you're already finished. Work in silence. Let success make the noise. Fire section 8. You're afraid of being obvious. You've been told balance is everything. That's a lie for average people. Winners are obsessed. They think about it constantly. They study it. They work on it. They sacrifice for it. Obsession is not unhealthy when your life is on the line. Your broke life needs obsession. Your average life needs obsession. Balance comes after success. First comes obsession. Skull section 9. You keep 1 foot in. 1 foot, you want success, but keep a backup plan. That's weakness. Backup plans create hesitation. Hesitation creates excuses. Excuses create failure. Burn the boats. Go all in. When there's no escape, you fight harder. Comfortable options make weak effort. Commit fully or don't start. Brain section 10. You don't train your mind to hell. Your body isn't the problem. Your mind is. You let negative thoughts live. Rent free. I'm not good enough. What if I fail? Others are better. Those thoughts are lies, but you repeat them. What you repeat, you become. Elite minds are trained. Daily input. Daily focus. Daily reminders. This video is not entertainment, that it's mental conditioning. Replay it. Absorb it. Live it. Section 11. You underestimate the PR. Let me make it clear. Success costs everything. Sleep, comfort, relationships, peace. It could at least in the beginning that if you're not willing to pay the price, stop pretending you want the life. Winners pay up front. Losers pay later, with regret. Fire section 12. You're not willing to look stupid. Do you want to look smart? That's why you don't start. Beginners look stupid. Learners look slow. Builders look lost. That's part of the process. Ego is expensive. Drop it. Learn. Fail. Adjust. Growth requires humiliation. Accept it. Crown section 13. You need a new identity. Why stop saying, "I'm trying"? Say, "I'm disciplined." Stop saying, "I hope." Say, "I execute." Identity drives behavior. When you change who you believe you are, your actions change automatically. You don't rise to goals. You fall to identity. Build an elite identity. Skull section 14. Most people will never escape. Let's be real. Most people watching this one change. They'll feel motivated, then return to comfort. Only a few will be honest with yourself. Which one are you? Because the gap between winners and losers is action, not intelligence, not luck, action. Repeat button section 15. Final wake up, part 3 ending. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not next year. Now, every excuse you keep is a future you lose. Every disciplined action is a step out. Read this slowly. Your comfort is costing you your destiny. Choose discomfort. Choose discipline. Choose the hard path. This is why you'll never be successful. Part 4. Final channel. Dr. Eric T. Motivation Drop of Blood Section 1. Success is a lonely road, and you're not ready. Let's end the fantasy. Success is not crowded. There is no cheering crowd that in constant support that in one clapping. At 3 a.m. that it's quiet, painfully quiet. That silence scares people. That's why most quit. When friends stop calling, when family doesn't understand, when people say, you changed. Yes, you had to. You cannot rise and keep everyone comfortable. Loneliness is not punishment, that it's proof you're evolving, that if you need company to grow, you're not built for greatness. Greatness is forged alone. Brain section 2. You will lose people. Accept it. Some people won't make the journey. Not because they're bad, but because they're not aligned. But discipline will expose their laziness. Your growth will threaten their comfort, that they'll mock you, downplay your dreams, call you obsessed that that's there. Insecurity talking. Never shrink to make others comfortable. You are not born to fit in. You were born to break out. Let them go. Elevation requires separation. Fire section 3. Sacrifice is not OPTL. Everyone wants the outcome. Nobody wants the cost. Late nights, early mornings, missed events, empty rooms that in balance, that's the price. That if you're looking for shortcuts, this life is not for you. Success demands everything before it gives anything. And it gives slowly. But when it gives, it changes. Generations. Sacrifice is temporary. Regret is permanent. Choose wisely. Skull section 4. You will do this without motivation. Let me destroy the last excuse. Motivation will leave you, guaranteed. Some days you'll feel nothing. Fire, hunger. Just emptiness. That's normal. Discipline is what remains when motivation disappears. You don't rise on motivated days. You rise on dead days. Days you don't want to move. Days you feel numb. Days everything feels pointless. Show up anyway. That's the difference. Person standing section. 5. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence is not a prerequisite. It's a byproduct. Action first. Confidence later. You don't feel ready because readiness comes after repetition. It's scared it. It tired it. It imperfect. Confidence comes from proof, and proof only comes from action. Waiting to feel confident is how people stay stuck forever. Brain section 6. You must become boring to and this will shock you. Elite lives are boring. Same wake-up time. Same routine. Same work drama chaos, excuses. Boring days. Build extraordinary lives. Chaos feels exciting, but it destroys focus. Stability creates power. If your life is loud, your future will be quiet. If your life is disciplined, your future will be loud. Drop of blood section 7. Pain is your teacher. Stop asking life to be easier. Ask yourself to be stronger. Pain is not the enemy. Avoiding pain teaches focus. Pain builds character. Pain sharpens discipline. Every time you avoid pain, you delay growth. Run toward the hard things. That's where transformation lives. Fire. Section 8. You are on a TMR. This part is uncomfortable. Time is running out. Not someday. Now. Every year you delay, your responsibilities increase. Bills grow. Pressure grows. Options shrink. That what's easy at 20 is brutal at 30. That what's possible at 25 is rare at 35. That you don't have unlimited attempts. Act like it. Skull section 9. And no one cares about your potential. This is brutal. Nobody cares what you could be. Only what you do. Potential doesn't pay bills. Talent doesn't build empires. Ideas don't change. Lives execution does. Stop talking. Stop planning. Stop fantasizing. Build. Results silenced out. Brain section 10. This life requires war, and make no mistake. This is war. War against comfort. War against weakness. War against distraction. War against the old you. And war is daily. You don't win once. You win repeatedly. Every morning is a battlefield. You either dominate the day or the day dominates you. There is no neutral. Drop of blood section 11. If you fail FORD will fail that a lot. Expect it. Failure is not. Assigned to quit, that it's a lesson to adjust. Fail fast. Learn faster. Move forward. Only quitters fail permanently. Winners fail temporarily. That there's a difference. Crown section 12. Build a code and live by IT. Elite people live by rules, not feelings. Create a personal code. I wake up early. I work when tired. I don't negotiate with weakness. I don't chase comfort. I finish what I start. Live by IT. No excuses. No exceptions. That code will save you when emotions try to destroy you. Skull section 13. Most will ignore this, and that's good. Most people will hear this and do nothing. That they'll feel inspired. Then scroll. Let them. You don't need everyone to win. You just need you to change. This message is not for the masses. It's for the few who are willing to suffer now to dominate later. Fire section 14. This is your final W. Read this slowly. If you keep choosing comfort, nothing will change in a new year, in a new video, in a new promise. Only discipline changes lives. Nobody is coming. Nobody is responsible but you. This is it. Repeat button. Final punchline. Repeat this daily. Say it out loud. Comfort is my enemy. Discipline is my weapon. Again, comfort is my enemy. Discipline is my weapon. Point one more time. Comfort is my enemy. Discipline is my weapon. Drop of blood. Final words. Close the video. This is why most people never succeed. They choose easy over growth, comfort over discipline, feelings over standards. Don't be most people. Be dangerous. Be disciplined. Be relentless.